Hey everybody, this is IndieGeek, and today I'm taking a look at Copod. This is a game by Ben Perry, and I actually wanted to pull up his description of it because I think it pretty much sums up what the game is very, very well. So he calls it a rogue-lite where you survive as a little creature in a strange world. I really love that. It's a nice, simple explanation, but it also just gives you a really good feel of what's going on here. The game is available on Indie Game Stand, Desera, as well as Ben's website, which I will link to in the description, for $5. It's in beta, but you get it now and you get it forever. And it's also on Steam Greenlight, and I will definitely encourage you to go vote. Even if you don't want to buy it now, if it looks good to you, please do go vote, because Greenlight is really important, and I'd love to see this game on Steam. So I'm going to jump in here. What I like is that there are all these different game setups, and not all of them are obvious. So, vanilla is obviously just the normal game, but then we can do like Butterfingers, Black Death. I'm not sure what those are. I guess they say all enemies infected or can't pick up power-ups. You shoot pellets, things like that. I'm actually going to do Helping Hand, which hopefully will let me do a little bit better in this video, so it starts me with more health and more damage. So this is us. You can see that I guess I should maybe have, well, no, I think we'll be okay without the mouse pointer up. Basically he follows the mouse pointer, and you saw the controls pop up. So basically I'm going to hold left click to go a certain direction. Right click is my little charge move. And then you can see like these things pop up, which are powers. And then basically we can choose to use those powers at any time. So this is a room with enemies. It has kind of the Isaac kind of style to it, where we can't leave the room. Like you saw that turned red. We couldn't leave the room until we killed all the enemies, which makes sense. So it does play a little bit like Isaac in sort of a general form. Obviously we're attacking in a different way, and the game is much more abstract, but in terms of like how the game's laid out, that is pretty similar to Isaac. So that's kind of it's nice for me because it gives me something to connect to, something I've seen before, and I can kind of jump into this and pretty much understand it right away. But it's different enough that I don't feel like I'm playing Isaac. And yeah, that's basically what we're doing here. What's interesting is how the mechanic of going down to the next floor will work, and we will get to that soon enough. Here we go. So this is a flower. Basically there's going to be at least one flower on every floor, and we want to pick up the flower, or yeah, I think I actually want to keep that because I haven't seen it before. And the powers and stuff are pretty abstract until you try using them. Okay, this is a cool room. So basically we go sit here in the middle, and it works kind of like a challenge room in a way. So by doing that, we're going to spawn a few waves of enemies. So now I may want, oh, it made me huge. That's cool. I like that. Alright, that's actually really helpful. Oh. Yeah, you can see my health at the top. There is the kind of purple kind of circle with a sad face at the top left. That's a bad description, but basically certain enemies like that one that you saw will give off like a little kind of soul, if you want to call it that. And I believe that we use those for currency, if I'm remembering correctly. We will see soon enough. Okay, so that is actually how we go to the next level. I don't want to do that yet. And I want to explain kind of the interesting choice there that we get. And I've made in my opinion, the wrong choice by accident a couple times. Oh, is that health? Nice. Yep, I need that. Oh, cool. So we got a follower. So we were able to spend some of our souls there to get a follower, and our follower will actually follow us around, as you would expect, and basically kind of help us out. Alright, so this is kind of our mate. So we can choose to give her the flower, and that will give us an effect, or you can choose to just kill her, which I've done on accident, and then just head down to the next level. But if you choose to give her the flower, you get to play as a sperm. And basically then you can spend some souls in order to get an effect, which I really like. That's super cool. So then we're assuming, or at least I'm assuming, that now I'm playing as the offspring of the character I played on the first floor. I'm not totally sure if that's what we're supposed to get from that, but that's kind of what I get from it. I want to get this guy. I remember getting him once, and it was a pretty good benefit. But okay, oh gosh. And as you can see, enemies do get quite a bit tougher as you head down to the next floors. Hopefully I will be able to survive. I don't think I've ever made it to the third floor yet, but that's okay. You know, being that it is kind of a roguelite, there is obvious... oh, that was cool. Okay, so it looked like that actually like gave me some permanent effects. That was interesting. And of course, like I said, you know, just like the way that stuff works with any roguelite really is that we're not going to know what the effects of everything are until we try them out. Yeah, I seem to remember getting a pretty good reward. Oh, there we go. Oh, or maybe I didn't get anything. You can get like souls from them, which I believe we saw on the first floor. So it is a good idea to kill kind of those neutral enemies as well. Alright, so we've got kind of a challenge room here. We'll see how it goes. These are the rooms that I really like to use my powers on, actually. Especially because you end up getting powers from the room as well. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, is that it, or is there one more wave? One more wave, okay. Oh yes, we are the best. Oh, full health, that was really good. Yes. Alright, so I'm doing pretty well here, I would like to think. Oh yeah, I can sacrifice. So that's an interesting thing too, is that you can actually get a follower, which I did, and then you can sacrifice that follower in order to get more health for yourself. So basically I gave myself a health upgrade. Oh my gosh, these guys are rough. Hello? Oh, did I get a free follower out of that? That's nice. Cool. Yeah, so I mean, this is the gameplay in a nutshell here. I think I'm not sure if there's like more to it as we go down more floors, because, you know, being that it's roguelike, I haven't really been good enough yet to get too far. This is, I believe, the farthest I've gotten. Oops. Oh, that was so that's a problem I've had, is that like, so I think that was a mate, but because my initial reaction is to just kind of attack, just because that's kind of what needs to happen most of the time if you want to survive. So there's the flower that I could have given that mate. And now I have a second follower. I'm not sure if I can have two though. I think oh, I can. That's really cool. I do really love that you can actually sacrifice followers. That's something I haven't seen in a game like this before, and I think it's a pretty neat concept. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, she's still alive. I'm glad I didn't accidentally kill her. Alright, so I of course can get, so let's see, stun damage would be good. I'm not sure what runt is. I feel like Runt probably doesn't get us anything, which would make sense. So Runt is like the option that you've got to take if you can't afford anything else. That would be my understanding. Also, I guess it could work as kind of a self-imposed challenge by kind of refusing to take upgrades. Oops. Alright, there we go. Oh no. Yeah, this may be where I'm done for. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, that's the gameplay in a nutshell. Sorry that I kind of spent most of our time so far just talking about the gameplay. But, yep, so I lost. That's okay, though. I'm just going to jump right in and do another round. So, other than the gameplay, I do find that the art is very nice. I really like the art in the game. It's kind of a unique setting, and I really like kind of the whole theme of the game of us playing a creature, and then we're going to like reproduce, and based on how we performed this generation, the next generation might be able to be a little stronger. So it really kind of works as sort of like an evolution style kind of gameplay, and I like that a lot. I think it's pretty unique, and I haven't really seen too much else like it. Alright. I picked up a follower because I assumed that I will be able to get one more soul. And then from the music perspective as well, I really like the music in this. I've found it to be pretty catchy. Well, maybe catchy is the wrong word. I actually didn't mean to use that power. My hand is kind of just like hovered on the spacebar. So I've accidentally pressed it a couple times. Nice, that was really good. Okay, I'm not going to get a second follower, unfortunately, because, like I said, I do want to make sure that I can afford an upgrade. Yeah, so I mean, overall, I would say, like, considering this is in beta, it feels really polished. I feel like I can't really say this for certain, but it feels like kind of like Isaac, but with maybe like a little less depth, and I don't mean that as a negative at all. It just feels like it's maybe a little more of a calming and a little more easy experience as opposed to Isaac. But also, like I said, because it's roguelike, I can't really speak for like the overall difficulty of the game. I can't really speak for if there are crazy secrets to find later, things like that. But it feels like a roguelike that I could play just as sort of like a relaxing game. And I think the kind of setting of the game and the music, the visuals, all of that really kind of helps contribute to that feeling. But yeah, I mean, overall, like I'm really, really positive about the game. I like it a lot, and like I said, for something in beta, it already feels really good. It feels really polished, and it's pretty easy to recommend, honestly. If you like, if you like roguelikes, if you like rogue-lites, as this is kind of self-proclaimed as, then, like I said, I think it is a pretty easy recommendation. But I think that is where I will leave this one off. So, as always, feel free to leave comments if there's anything that you would like to comment on. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you liked the video, then please do consider clicking the like button, because that helps me out a lot, and I definitely appreciate everything that you do to help. And then the last thing, of course, is I just want to remind you that there are links in the description to purchase the game in beta now, or to go ahead and vote for it on Greenlight. So, with that in mind, go about your day as you will from here. but I do recommend checking out the links below if this game at all was interesting to you. So, yeah, that'll wrap that up. So, as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.